Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, Ryan? How's it going, TK? You're gonna sleep now. How's it going, Wayne? How's the pack opening been? It's been here and there. Not the greatest, not the worst. We're gonna open up a couple more packs today, just so we can see. But we did end up pulling a couple of cards the last time. And we should be able to actually make some decks. Yeah, we should be able to make some decks. How's it going, Horizon? Good afternoon. We're going to try and speedrun this. We're going to try and speedrun. I would like to play at least 2 decks today, and that's it. Yeah? So let's open up some packs. Let's speedrun deck building. And let's just immediately hop into some matches. Yes? And I'll try and get this Mega Audino. Because if we do get the other... Oh, they cut out all the rest. Oh, they went back to the other animation. They just show you what you get now. Okay. That makes it very quick, huh? Got your first gold today? Got the bird? Nice, man. Congrats, congrats. Alright, let's try and make this trade happen here. How's it going, Rockstar? My day's been going well. Hope yours has been too. There's a new animation from opening packs from the back. Really? Let's try and see. Wait, I thought that was the animation. I thought that was always the animation. Did I get any gold flares? I don't think so, no. If you're talking about the 1 to 3 diamonds, I didn't get any of the flares yet. Although playing online and seeing some of those gold cards would be pretty cool to experience. Any Pokemon I wish to flare? Not really. Most Pokemon that I use are like 1-star, like the full art variant, right? I don't really have any Pokemon that I want a gold frame. Ooh, that's cool. Maybe if we get one more Riolu. So, like I said, we've got 2 EX Pokemon last time we played. We've got the Riolu EX, or Lucario, Mega Lucario. And I think we got Vaporeon? Vaporeon, right? Yeah, we got double Vaporeon. So we're going to be able to play some Vaporeon today, some Mega Lucario. I'll probably make a Mega Lucario deck first. So hopefully we can find another Riolu. That'd be cool. If not, then it's fine. We'll just run like a different Riolu. Oh, there's row completes? What the heck? What are we playing, like Tetris now? Oh, I can rip the pack from... Let me see. Let's open up one pack. Because I want to see what you're talking about. You said open it, but don't slice it from the top. Open it from the middle, right? Wait, I'm a fool. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I can't do it because I'm not on a physical device. But I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Wait, can I do it? Hold on. Let me see if I can do it on my iPad. No, my iPad, because I'm using Samsung Dex mode, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, I can't do two fingers because I'm using Samsung Dex. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Maybe I can still do it. Hold on. Oh, no. I can't. No. Samsung Dex won't let me do it. Because on the Samsung tablet, I can't see the game because I'm using the gameplay on my monitor. Yeah, but that is cool, though. I'll have to experience that, like, on my phone or something, right? That is cool. That is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and quickly launch the game. Back. Samsung Dex, man. I wish I could have done it, though. That would have been sick. Boom, boom. All right, let's see. Uninstalled Pokemon a couple of months ago, but now glad to see you're keeping on, keeping on. How's it going? Oof. Recent cards, we ended up getting that. We got a second Parasol Lady. Sort your cards by number of cards. Those are more than 10 cards. You can obtain Gold Flare for those. Yeah. But for the Gold Flares, wouldn't you need to do it twice? Or am I bugging out? Like, if you want to flare... like, say, for example, right? I haven't flared yet, so I don't know. Say if I do number of cards. Oh, wait. Some are... oh, some are automatically Gold Flared? When did that happen? Wait, some are automatically Gold Flared. When did that happen? Oh no, it's saying I can Gold Flare them right now if I want to. Right? Yeah, it's saying I... wait, no, it says I own one. Wait, did it automatically flare? It's saying I can't... no, it says I own it. It says owned one. Which means I already own it now, technically. Do I only need one? Like, if I'm making a deck, right? And I build a deck, and I put Caterpie. Oh, only one of them is flared golden. I would have to obtain and get another one. So if you want to try and Gold Flame or Gold Flare 2 cards, you got to get 20 copies, technically speaking. Yeah, you got to have 20. If I had over so many, it'll auto-flare it. Ah. So it auto-flares for the ones that I had a lot of, but only one time. Do Rampardos. Rampardos is already flared. Rampardos doesn't even have a full art either, right? So this is like a good one to Gold Flare. And I would have to Gold Flare it twice to get double Rampardos. Which means we can see the animation. Pretty cool. Now we've got 2 Rampardos. We got 2 flares for it with 2 cards. Now we can exactly use a double gold Rampardos. Try Professor's Oak. Oh yeah. Wait, you thought it worked with Professor's Research, but it did not work? No, really? Oh yeah, it's not there. You can't do it with Professor's Research because they want you to get the full art, right? They want you to get that full art. I mean, that's cool. The gold barrier is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. How do I put a display? Rampardos. Get in there. There we go. Wicked. You can gold flare promo cards as well. Wait, no, can you? No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, because that would have been like... You can't really get too many of these promo cards. Unless you, like... spend gold, maybe. Maybe you're thinking of... Let me see. No, these promos wouldn't even count. Yeah, I know. Gold Flare Copycat? I mean, I guess I could Gold Flare the Copycat. Right? Don't worry, we'll get to Gold Flaring cards. Let's open up some packs. Let's open up one more 10 pack and let's start making some decks, yeah? We don't have a lot of time to play today, but we have a little bit of time. I want to try and get at least 2 decks built and played with today. And if you guys do have any suggestions on cards we can throw in the deck, then I am all ears. You regret sharing so many cards now to get to 1,000 shares? I've shared about 600 times. So many gold borders gone. Yeah, that was my thought yesterday, right? I was thinking when I found out about gold frames and borders, I was like, that's a bad thing, technically speaking, because the people who want the gold frame are gonna feel less inclined to want to actually, we got double of those, to want to actually trade. Like, it's going to be a lot harder to find people who want to trade cards, because what if they're like, oh, I like this cast form, sunny form. It's a one diamond. I have 3 of them. I could trade the 3rd with my friend, or I could wait and try to save up to get 10 to gold frame this, because it would look cool with the sunny form, with the whole gold and then red and orange here. It'd be sick, right? I feel like it's going to make people less likely to want to trade now. I wish they didn't do the gold frame IMO, but I guess it is what it is. Row complete. Another row complete. You gold framed Lucario deck. What an amazing deck. All right, let's see. Keep saying I have something here, but I don't have anything. All right. So we're gonna make Lucario first. Yes, we're gonna make a Mega Lucario first. I'm completely done. Let's get building. So let's make sure we at least have 2 decks to make. What decks could I get rid of here? Get rid of the fighting deck because we're about to make another fighting deck. Alright, I've got about 3 decks I can make. 5? Wait, I can do 5 columns? Oh, building decks is going to be a lot easier now because now when I go to my favorites tab, I can actually see all of them without scrolling. Good quality of life. You love to see it. I don't know if we still need Sabrina Cyrus combo. Alright, we got Mega Lucario. We've got Riolu. This is the new Riolu, right? Yes. If your opponent's active as a Pokemon EX, 30 more damage. Is that worth, you think? Is that worth? Just run the new one. And yes, I do have a full art version of it as well. You shared me how many times, Ryan? Yeah, I know. I've been busy. I have not been able to share back. You just created Lucario and Sceptile. That's all you can do for now. Okay, so should I put in an arena of antiquity in here? An arena of antiquity we can do. We need more Pokemon. Of course, we need more fighting Pokemon. So, what are some fighting Pokemon we can toss in here? What are some fighting Pokemon we could toss in? We got Crustle. 2 energy, 90 damage. Tyrogue is a good one. Put 2 of these, you think? So I can't go Tyrogue and then die on a Crustle. That would be bad because then they just win. So I would have to go Tyrogue and then put in something else. There's also Bonsly. Tyrogue, I think, is 20 damage, right? 20 damage, 30 HP. Bonsly's also 30 HP, but 10 damage. I mean, minus 30 won't do anything when Bonsly only has 30 HP. Hitmonchan EX, I could even do. Ooh, that would be that might be a better one. If I ran Hitmonchan EX, it's only 1 energy to attack. I swing in, right? That would be good though. That would be good. The only thing that would suck is if I started with Riolu and I'm going first and then I can't retreat into my Hitmonchan. But Hitmonchan would be good because Hitmonchan is tankier. And once they take an EX, they'd have to kill a Mega Pokemon versus they kill Tyrogue. And then they can easily kill another Tyrogue because 30 HP. So maybe I do 1 and 1. Throw in X speed. Let's look at new supporters, right? Dude, looking at some of these gold cards, these gold frames look kind of sick. Yeah, some of those gold frames look sick. You don't need a full chat. You don't need a full art Pokemon card. You got gold frame. I don't know about you. Would you want a full art Brock or would you want a gold frame Brock? Maybe it's time to stop chasing some of these full arts. Right? Maybe it's time. Any 2-star Pokemon EXs that I need? Probably Mega Sceptile. Korrina is OP. You think I double Korrina? We got double. I mean, I could even double X speed if I really wanted to. But then we don't have anything else in this deck. We don't have Lucky Ice Pop. We don't have... I think get rid of that. Get rid of this. We go Lady. We go Lucky Ice. Right? So we got double Korrina. We got Lucky Ice Pop. We got one Arena. Double Korrina. Could probably kick out something else. We have 4 basic Pokemon. We have one more extra spot available right now. What else are some pretty good Pokemon cards to throw in? Like, Lady is a good one. We need Lady, I think. I should play Mega Lucario with Rampardos. But then I'm always going to guarantee start with Riolu. Unless I sacrifice Riolu and let Riolu die, and then I go into Rampardos. Because you don't want Riolu to take damage and die. Use a copycat. I got a copycat, unless you want me to get another copycat. Trying to think about what I want to toss in here. I could go Rocky Helmet. Dang, there's no reason to go for flares on Pokemon cards anymore when I could just gold frame them. Like a gold frame Rocky Helmet is pretty sick. Wait, you can gold... Okay, never mind. I was about to say you can gold it again. Wait, you can also go... You can gold frame it. Oh, there's frames and flares. So I can still have the flare on top of that. That's wild. You think I put one Korrina only? So what else is going to go in besides the Korrina? A giant cape? One giant cape, one Rocky Helmet. Giant cape for my Mega. Lucario, Rocky Helmet for the Hitmonchan. Unless you think I'd throw double Rocky Helmet in. Yeah, frame and flare is crazy, man. Frame and flare is crazy. A normal Lucario. Chat, what's that one Pokemon that nullifies all? Yeah, I know, there's Oricorio. But what's that one Pokemon that nullifies all abilities? Is it a fighting Pokemon? Could Lucario this. Oh, it's Badoo. Badoo. How do I spell Badoo? Is it Badoo? I said Bud, but is his name not B-U-D? Wait, how do you spell Alolan Muckgrass? Mega Medicham? Yeah, there's... Nah, no, we don't want to go Mega Medicham. Wait, I don't have Badoo? Oh, snap. Oh, that's crazy. I don't have him. Okay. So should we go normal Lucario? And that's it? This is the deck list? Because we need some kind of Oricorio counter, right? We need some kind of Oricorio counter, and this would kind of give us the Oricorio. Oh, I can have favorites now. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, this is the deck list. Let me know what you guys think. Wait, what just happened? Wait, you can flare 2 stars now, or are they? Why is there a flare option for 2 stars? Usually, you're not supposed to be able to flare 2 stars or 3 stars unless they're prepping and saying that eventually you will be able to. Because I see it now on that, but I don't see it on the trainer cards. You can't flare the trainer cards, but it says you can flare the Pokemon 2 stars. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't have Badoo at all. I would remove Hitmonlee to tie Rogue. This is what we have right now. I could also get rid of Lucky Ice Pop and throw in like a May if you think we need May to swap out cards. Two Hitmonchan is a bit much. Maybe add a Hitmontop or a Tyrogue. Oh, you could always flare 2. Wait, could you? I didn't even know you could always flare 2. Oh. So think about it like this, right? If we take out one Hitmonchan and put in Tyrogue, there's going to be a chance we start with Tyrogue, right? 25% chance. If we start with Tyrogue and we go in with Tyrogue and Tyrogue dies, we cannot go in with Hitmonchan. Because once Hitmonchan dies, they get +2. Plus the other 1 from Tyrogue, they win. They get 3 points. It's over. Done. Done. But if I go Hitmonchan only, because Hitmonchan's an EX, and I'm starting with Hitmonchan, 50% chance, then I can immediately go into a Mega Lucario, and then once the Mega dies, then obviously it's over, but at least they go from +2 to +3, rather than they kill my Tyrogue into a Hitmonchan, or they kill my Tyrogue and I never use Hitmonchan, because if the Hitmonchan dies, it's over, or if my Hitmonchan dies, I never go Tyrogue, and that would be over. It makes the other Pokemon obsolete, technically. Without Tyrogue, you're always at a disadvantage going first. Yeah. But if I put Tyrogue, I can't put in Hitmonchan EX. I'd have to kick out and go something that's a non-EX. So is that what you want? I could technically do this. I can go Tyrogue and then 1 Hitmontop. Or double Tyrogue and a Hitmontop. Double Tyrogue, Hitmontop. And then get rid of the X speed. I guess I could try it. I'm thinking because being able to hit a Pokemon on the bench would be nice. Alright, so this is the new deck. All right, that is the deck list. Let's go ahead and update the deck. We got Double Tyrogue, we got Hitmontop. We took out the X speed because we have a higher chance of not starting with Riolu because we got 5 basic Pokemon. So the chance of starting with Riolu is a lot lower. And Hitmontop can hit any of the other Pokemon, like their win condition. Then we can Cyrus and bring him in and then swing in with Lucario. Although maybe I should have kept X speed just in case I want to quickly swap from my Hitmontop to Mega Lucario to get that surprise hit in, since it's a 2 energy retreat cost for Hitmontop. We'll have to see. I think maybe kicking out the Lucky Ice Pop for an X speed would be better, but we'll have to find out. All right, let's do it. We're hitting competitive. And then we'll write down what wins and losses we get. You wish we could play private matches? Yeah, but you guys are able to see what cards I draw. You guys can see my hand. Yeah, the immersive Lucario was great. They had me in the first half, made me think that we were going to be playing. Alrighty. We are going second, ladies and gentlemen. This is our very first time actually starting with this deck. And we have Double Tyrogue, Hitmontop, Double Riolu, 5 basic Pokemon. I did opt to take out an X speed because I was like, okay, we have 3 basic Pokemons out of the 5. Surely we don't start with Riolu. We did start with Riolu. That's the bad thing. We did start with Riolu, and we did not want to start with Riolu. So unfortunately, I might have to throw in an X speed back into the deck. Maybe kick out a Lucky Ice Pop, throw an X speed for the off chance that we do start with Riolu, because obviously you do not want to be with this Pokemon in the active spot. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Hopefully, maybe next game I'll switch it up. I'm going to hold on to that for now. I don't think I need... I'm going to copycat this, right? No. They have 2 cards in hand. What would I be doing? But I don't have any other Pokemon. That's the problem. I think I could just go ahead and fight this right here, right now. Yeah, seems good. Let's go ahead and Fighting Fist. Worst case scenario, they put energy on Misdreavus, which means no energy on Swablu, which means I can evolve Lucario and then swing in, still knock this guy out at 40 HP exactly. Technically, I'm doing 60 damage, but you get the point, right? Oh, cursed. At the end of my opponent's next turn, do 90 to the defending Pokemon, and I don't think I can cleanse that. I don't think that is cleansable. I think I'm going to be taking the damage no matter what, right? Wait. No, I think I am taking the damage no matter what. Even if I evolve here, I think I'm cooked, right? So what can I do? Nothing. I got no other Pokemon. Ooh, that Shine. Did that cleanse it? I don't see the effect. That might have cleansed it. If that cleansed it, I'd be very, very, very surprised. Let's go ahead and then just Submarine Blow. 60 damage. We're gonna see. I think we dodged it. Wow. So if you evolve, you cleanse the curse. If you evolve, you cleanse the curse. That is some crazy stuff, I'm not gonna lie. And we got Mega Lucario a tad bit late, unfortunately. I might have to whatchamacallit, put the arena down and then draw cards. I'm gonna Submarine Blow. I'm gonna bank that he doesn't have the actual evolution to Swablu right now. And if he doesn't, hopefully he'll just hold on to 3 cards and we can copycat all 3. Wait. I completely forgot. I completely forgot about the damage from that guy. I thought killing him would negate the effect. Oh boy. Oh man. I thought killing him gets... Yeah, no. Alright, there's a lot of learning we're doing today. Right? A lot of learning we're doing. Now, I am going to just throw in the X speed. Yes, it was only one single game. But it did happen. Which is a very unfortunate thing to experience. Deck list has been updated. All right, we are ready to hop in. Deck list is updated. Let's actually play. We're 0-1 right now, chat. But I am going to go into YouTube mode, of course, just to make sure if we do want to upload this deck to YouTube. So I'll be reading chat in between matches. Yeah, that weakness, 110, man. Alrighty, we are going first, and this is the whole reason we got Tyrogue in the deck. Just in case. We got 2 Tyrogues, we got 1 Hitmontop, and we have double Riolu. So 5 basic Pokemon total, pretty much. And we do have a cheeky X speed thrown in here as well. Just in case we do start with Riolu first, and we don't want to actually start with Riolu. They're going Tyrogue, they're going Riolu. What are the odds we actually go into a mirror matchup? What the heck, man? That is crazy. Okay. Now I could Hitmontop Arena, because they're probably going to have an arena of themselves anyway, so I might as well. And then I could Copycat. I don't know if Copycat's actually the play, to be honest with you, over the Professors, but my idea is I draw 2, even though Professors would have drawn me 2. But I'll be able to get Professors in the future to draw 2 more, right? Am I making any sense right now? I don't know. But we got the Tyrogue, we got another Riolu. If they want a Sabrina, I'm just going to go into my Hitmontop. So I think I'm going to put Riolu down and then we Slappy Knuckle. Because at most, I only need 1 Tyrogue and that's it. Yeah, 1 Tyrogue and that's it. If they hit me with the Sabrina worst case scenario, then we'll Hitmontop gets to start hitting some folks. Oh, they did not run Arena of Antiquity. They're running stage 1, do more damage. Very interesting. Yeah, very, very, very interesting. Okay. Now, I cannot, in good faith, switch to my Hitmontop because, let's be honest. If I switch to Hitmontop now and attack, they could have the Lucario, the Mega Lucario, and then just one-shot my Hitmontop. And then I'll lose all energy. So I'm going to put energy on the Riolu for now. Attack with the Tyrogue, knock him out, see if he evolves, and if he doesn't, then I'll go Hitmontop here and then just swing in for the piercing spin. He did have the Mega Lucario, so it's a good thing we did not actually switch to the Hitmontop. And they're going to Copycat from 1 to 2. Both of us, me and the opponent, we really don't have that many cards, right? We really do not. Okay. So, I think we're off to a bad start. They're off to a good start. We're still going to go in with Hitmontop, I want to say. We still get first hit in. Pokeball is not going to draw us anything. And I need to go ahead and just swing in and attack, right? Sad to say... Yeah, I don't even have a May. Sad to say that we need to find the EX. If I find the base Lucario, we're cooked. We have 2 Mega Pokemon, 2 Professors. They're also running Rampardos. Rampardos is also being thrown into the mix. Ooh, all right, Tyrogue. I mean, I've got to get the evolution or it's done. Even if I bring in the Riolu, they can still just put 1 energy and retreat, and I'm still dead, right? We tried. We definitely tried. . I wonder if the Rampardos variant is better, even though we just never saw Rampardos anyways. That was more so they found their Mega Lucario. Do we need a May in the deck? Maybe we don't need Hitmontop. Maybe I'm thinking too much with the Hitmontop and I just get rid of Hitmontop and go May. Hitmontop, my thought process with Hitmontop is I can go Hitmontop and then hit the bench Pokemon. And then I can bring them in with Cyrus and get first hit in, and that'd be cool. That'd be sick. But, like, do I really need Hitmontop? Not enough draw. Not gonna lie. Let's get rid of the Hitmontop here. And we're gonna go in with May. I know we keep swapping after every single game. Alright, we've got our deck now officially. And I'm ready to hop in and actually play some games. Yeah, May should hopefully help. I don't even think we need Karina, I'm gonna be honest. I think Karina might be overkill, but let's play along. Let's see what we got here. I'm always happy to test out different stuff. Alrighty, we are going first, and we have two Tyrogues to start with, and we did not start with either one of them. It's okay, we do have an X speed in the deck, so it's not the end of the world if we can top deck, say, a Copycat, a Professor's Research, or the X speed itself. We'll have to wait and see. It's a Rocky Helmet. That's a feels bad, I'm not gonna lie, but it'll shut down that Oricorio, or that Qingling rather, because he'll take some damage back. Not the best start. I'll be quadrillion% honest. Not the best start, but it is what it is. Let's keep it going. Let's try this out. Let's see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find a Copycat, and then we can do something else. They got a Professor's Research. Where is our Professor's Research? Where is ours? They got double Qingling. Okay. Still alive. We got a Sabrina, which does us nothing. Maybe I need to go Mega. I might have to just go Mega and not even attack. No, let me be honest, chat. If I evolve and I don't attack and they have Hydreigon and they attack me for 130 first, I'm dead, right? I will literally die. So with that being said, I'm going to Pokecenter Lady. I'm going to heal. I'm going to Fighting Fist. I'm going to knock out the Qingling for 10. And we're going to just play it out. Because if he had Hydreigon and I'm evolved and I don't attack, then he gets a free 130. I'm going from 190 to 60. I'll never be able to attack back. I'm just cooked. So we lose no matter what. At least this way, I'm playing at least a winning game, an opportunity to try to win by knocking out the Qingling. And if he went to the other Qingling, I could have Sabrina and knocked out the Dino. Thankfully, we are good. Put that second energy there. Yes, please. 90 HP is what he has, and 90 damage is what we're doing. Mega Lucario is about to take the gold here. We are coming home. Took the risk, took the chance, and it paid off. MVP definitely goes to Pokecenter Lady. That's for sure. Mega Lucario. We're dropping it. Energy going down. Arena of Antiquity is going down. And we have a Sabrina ready to go from the Mega Absol. Not that we needed it anyways. Mega Absol can't even attack us because he put double energy on that Zweilous. All of his energy's gone. But not off to a bad start right now. I think there's no coming back. Honestly speaking, I don't think there's any coming back from that. Okay, so even though we didn't start with Tyrogue, which was the ideal, right? The ideal first turn, we still managed to bring it back thanks to the Rocky helmet, right? We still managed to bring it back thanks to that. Dang, we're not finding any Pokeballs, no Tyrogues, no Professor's Research, no Copycat. That's wild, man. Let's go ahead and knock him out and win. Like, we have 11 cards left, no Professors, no Copycat, 3, no Pokeballs, 5, no Tyrogue, 7. Like, 7 of our 11 cards is something we could technically use and utilize, but we couldn't find any of those 7 out of the 11. Either way, thankfully, we got lucky enough, and the opponent took the bait on swinging in with that Zweilous. I don't think he should have done that. He should have just gone in with the Chingling again, but we'll take it. Boom, boom, boom. Codename DS. Not bad, man. Lucario wants all the glory? True. Oh, it's getting cold in here, so I'm turning the fan off. Should have kept the stadium. Yeah, maybe. I figured we already won, though, so I was just playing whatever. Alrighty, we are going second, and we should be able to take advantage of it this time because we have second energy advantage. Yeah, we're starting with Riolu, but I think that's perfectly... Whoa, now. 1 less retreat cost. Oh, snap. Alright, this is not too good. Yeah, this is not good at all. So they can swap off Dino and go Chingling if they really need to, or Mega Absol, whichever one they want to fancy. We got our Lucario. Let's Pokeball first. We got the Tyrogue. I'm thinking this is going to be a Copycat play. But I do have Lucario. Base Lucario to evolve, just to start doing more damage, would be kind of sick. Because next turn I can guarantee knock out that Dino. Wait, maybe I do that. Let's go ahead and retreat. Let's go Tyrogue, and then let's Slappy Knuckle. If I evolve the back, I'll be able to knock out the Dino, and that's only if he decides to actually put energy on Dino and attack. He might just put energy on Mega Absol, and then he'll be able to get a free retreat over to that next turn. And then in that case, maybe I don't actually try to evolve into the base Lucario. Uh-oh. Rare Candy? They've always got it. Ooh, no Rare Candy. No Rare Candy, but a swap to knock us out. Honestly, not a bad play on their part. Not a bad play. So our option is we can't Cyrus. That wouldn't do us any good. I could try to find another. I think I have to just Copycat this, unfortunately. Copycat. Sucks going from 5 to 4, but not much we can do here. I mean, no matter what, I'm going Mega Lucario, right? It's a matter of when I go, not if I go. We're gonna have to go Mega Lucario no matter what. I just don't think we have enough survivability, unfortunately, so... Here we are, right? Here we are. Let's see. They can attack us for 30. Honestly, very good. Got a Sabrina, which is even better. So let me see. If I Cyrus now and attack the Dino, I might have to do that. One less Hydreigon to deal with, and we don't go down from 160 to 140. And if I can find my Poke Center lady, then the Mega Absol can't kill us in 2 hits. But he's getting dangerously close to his rare candy. Yeah, dang, rare candy, man. We're still alive and I can one-shot this guy, but we can't survive a Mega Absol, unfortunately. I mean, we still one-shot him back. Hiking trail. And I know he's got a Cyrus, right? He's definitely got a Cyrus waiting to happen. So a Sabrina won't do us anything. I would have to May. But what would May get us? Right? Like, what am I expecting with May? Because yeah, now I can put down Riolu. And I could have knocked out. What am I expecting though, chat? There's no way to win this, right? I'm delaying the inevitable. Yeah. We'll let him smash. It was always going to be just delaying the inevitable. GGs were cooked. Yeah. I don't know if this deck is all that. I don't know. Maybe Mega Lucario is one of the weaker ones. Maybe I'm just not running a proper build. Maybe I should run a different build for Mega Lucario. All right, we are going second, and we have Riolu to start off with. Not the best start again. Not the best start. We're looking for Tyrogue, and we only have 2. We'll play it out. We'll see how this goes. We've got a Pokeball and a Copycat. I think this is definitely going to be a Copycat play no matter what, right? Get a free swap to Tyrogue. But I want to see before we lose energy if it's possible that we can find the X speed. We only have a singular X speed, and we're drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. There it is. You love to see it. X speed. We're going Tyrogue no matter what. So whatever comes out of this Pokeball doesn't really matter because Tyrogue is going active. Second Tyrogue just in case they Sabrina us back. And now we are safe. They can't Sabrina us. They could technically evolve, but, you know, they'll lose out on their ramp. I think we're good. Like, this deck works whenever we start with Tyrogue. So as long as you start with Tyrogue, I think you're good to go. I think you're good to go. That's the trouble. That's the troublesome part. Making sure you start with Tyrogue is the hard part. After that, you're smooth sailing. It seems like you're gonna start winning some games. He could have bricked though. Who knows? Hard to say. We'll have to play more matches and see. You thought X Speed wasn't gonna show up? Nah. Heart of the cards. How's it going, Moby? All right, we're going first, and thankfully we do have Tyrogue. Heracross, what is this? If you have any stage Pokemon on your bench, this attack does 50 more damage. Interesting. I'm gonna Rocky Helmet this immediately. They wanted to start with Heracross, right? They really wanted to. So, because they wanted to start with Heracross, I'm gonna Sabrina them into the Trico. Because I know they didn't want to start with Trico, so... You already know Sabrina will mess them up. If they wanted to start with the Heracross and they put in the active spot, then Sabrina them off of it will definitely disrupt their thought process and their original game plan on what they wanted to do. Hopefully. I'll have to say, hopefully. I mean, never mind. They got second Trico. I guess 2 Tricos doesn't really matter then anymore. Let's just go ahead and Professors. I should have copycat that last turn. Because we currently have 0 energy to apply to anyone. Not looking good, alright? Definitely not looking good. It's fine though. It's alright. As long as we can find a Riolu next turn, then we should be fine. We should be okay if we can find a Riolu. They've got their Trico powered up. It's another Tyrogue. I'm gonna have to do the unthinkable. Copycat for 2. Get rid of my 3, Copycat for 2. Hopefully find a Pokeball or a basic. We got 4 in the deck. We're drawing 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Nothing, man. We've got 11 cards and 4 of them could have been something. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Thankfully, they went Heracross. I'm assuming they don't have the evolution of Trico yet. Never mind, they've top decked it. But they can't retreat. Right? They can't leaf out unless they have an X speed. And I killed one of their other Tricos, so they can't go Mega Sceptile. So they're stuck with a base Sceptile only, and that's it. That's not bad. That's not bad. But what is bad is we're not finding a basic Pokemon. We've got 2 Pokeballs. We've got 2 Riolus, and we even have a May. That's 5 cards. Any of those 5 cards out of 10 will be perfect for us, right? Literally any of those 5. We need to find one of those 5 cards. We're really not asking for much. We're really not asking for much. Come on. Come on. Just give us one of those 5. Pokeball, Riolu, May, Professors even. Let's go. I was about to say, even Professors. All right. That is a guaranteed Riolu. As long as they don't have Sabrina this turn, we'll be able to build up to a Mega Riolu and knock out the Heracross. No Sabrina this turn and we win the game. No Sabrina and we win. No Sabrina and we take the gold. After all the bricking, this is something we need, right? Nice! Let's go, man. Whew! I'm sorry, Yoshi. You were never meant to win. It was always scripted for us. Mega Lucario is in the building. Fighting Pulse. Knocking out the Heracross. I'm starting to think maybe we shouldn't even be running Arena of Antiquity. Doing 20 damage only to Pokemon EX feels kind of bad. When I could just go stage 1. The other one instead. I don't know. I'm open to your thoughts and everything. Nice. 70 damage. They can still win if they land heads. But Poke Center Lady puts us above that killing threshold. And they are toast. No matter how much healing they have, they cannot survive another 140 hit with the Cyrus in hand. Professors means no healing. And 70 plus 50 is 120. So they can't even use red or anything, which means we'll be living with 30 and we are okay. That was a rough match. We bricked the entire game, but we somehow managed to come out on top. Karina literally is doing nothing because we're not even going up against EX Pokemon out of all these matches. The Arena of Antiquity is not really doing much either. Part of me wonders if we should just kick out both of these Pokemon trainers and put something else in. But you know, I'll keep that up to you guys, right? We'd go from 140 damage to 150. The option is there. Mega Lucario is strong. I do like Mega Lucario, but I feel like I'm doing him wrong right now. I feel like I'm not playing Mega Lucario to the best of his ability. All right, we are going second, and we have double tie Rogue, so we might as well just toss them both. Ooh. Going second with double tie Rogue into a Hitmontop doesn't feel good. That does not feel good at all. Now, the only thing that I can say is kind of helping us is that we have second energy advantage. So if I can find my Lucario and put energy on Lucario, we can kind of do something. Right? We can kind of do something. And I did not find it. We found an X speed and we don't even need X speed. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Like, we are not surviving a Hitmontop. Unless they just choose not to actually... Maybe they choose not to... Okay, yeah, we don't win this. Definitely don't win this. Yeah, that's all she wrote, chat. Oh, man. Did I see Gallade? That thing is so strong. I have not seen Gallade. I think I took a brief look, but I don't remember what it actually does, to be honest. Alright, let's play a couple more, and I'm probably going to change the deck. All right. You built one with Lucky Egg. This deck? Might need that. Yo, take it easy, Ryan. All right, we are going first. Which I suppose isn't the absolute greatest. Into an Entei if they do find their... I guess they don't even need to find it. Never mind. Let's just go down and put Riolu. Slappy Knuckle. We're good. We got to find another Pokemon just to protect us from a Sabrina, because we're in like one-shot range to an Entei if they Sabrina us into it. We'll have to wait and see here. See what we end up getting. So far, not good. Entei is definitely someone I did not want to see. So we're definitely not looking too good right now. Professor's research. They can't do anything. They're gonna have to just end turn. Maybe us finding a Sabrina could help me. It's a Mega Lucario. Honestly speaking, I think I just evolve into the Mega Lucario. Right? Because if they Sabrina, they can't kill it, and I don't want to be on Lucario base. The Lucario base is mainly for Oricorios, but we haven't been finding any Oricorios. But I guess I could also run Lucario base on the background, or on the back line rather, the bench. Let's see. What are they going to do? They know they'll die to an Entei. I mean, technically they can live. We're only doing 90 damage. I'd have to use Karina to knock him out. But I think he's trying to find out if he wants to put all of his... Wait, do I still knock out? Oh my, we get exact lethal. This is our first game actually using Karina and making Karina work. 30 damage to the Pokemon's EX. We'll be able to get exact lethal, knock the Entei out. Yes, they can flame patch twice. But all we need to do is use one single Sabrina, and then we should be able to knock him out, because we're going to go to 140 damage the next turn, and Entei's at 140 because they've already used Giant Cape on their front Entei. Everything is working out perfectly. I just realized we don't have any Mars in this deck either, but it is what it is. All right, Arena of Antiquity means we're going from... I should have held on to the arena because I don't need it. Right? We're doing, what, 110? But Karina would have gotten us that perfect lethal anyways. Realistically, I should have used just Karina and then get that 120 and then wait to see if they use an arena card or a stadium card of their own. Now we're doing... For next turn, we're going to be doing what? We did 140... And then we're going to go do 190. 190. Oh, no, never mind. We're doing 160. Because we only have one Karina, and a Karina is not a permanent effect. But the 20 damage is permanent, so... Yeah, we'll do 140 for 3 energy, and then 160. We can knock out an Entei even if it did have a Giant Cape. So we're good. Yeah, no matter what Pokemon they toss in, whatever circumstance, we clear them. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Mega Lucario. It does still feel like we're missing something, right? It's definitely got some legs with the Pokemon cards, but something is definitely missing because we only really utilized Karina one time out of all of these games we've played. And with the Stadium card, we've only really utilized it once. This is finally a deck and not a troll. All right, let's do one more. Alrighty, we are going first, and we've got Tyrogue in the active. With the Pokeball and Professors, honestly, this could be good, because Nihilego is also weak. Ooh. The Bombardier is not weak to fighting. I could technically Sabrina and get him off Nihilego, but killing the Nihilego is a lot better, in my opinion, I think, so... Since the Nihilego can't attack us, let's just keep the Nihilego in so I can just attack it and kill it. And I can always hit him with a Sabrina later on. Wow. The S's, man. Surprise Sabrina. That's like a tongue twister. Surprise Sabrina. Surprise Sabrina. Surprise Sabrina. Try and say that like 10 times fast. All right. Professors helped us out. We got the Riolu from the Pokeball. We got an X-Speed, which we don't really need anymore because we have double Tyrogues. They've got a Zorua going in, so probably running the EX, the new variant. They are opting to swap into their Bird, I guess just to knock us out. I think Zoroark only needs 2 energy anyways to attack. Now, I could technically Sabrina this time. Should I? Would that do anything? Maybe not. Maybe just Cyrus and get a knockout. Not gonna need the X speed anymore. Get a knockout. Clean. One less Nihilego to deal with. I'm not going to evolve because I really need that EX. And we have May in the deck. So technically we have a 33% chance. Either we find the 2 Mega Lucarios or the May. 3 and 9. 1 and 3. Which is technically 33%. They do have the Zoroark. Let's pray they don't have a... Yeah, there it is. I think that's game. Ah, and we had the Mega too. You lucky. That's game. Zoroark seems good. Sadly, I don't think I have 2 of them, so I can't play the deck myself. Yeah, only a singular energy for Zoroark is crazy. It is pretty wild. Alright, this is the Mega Lucario EX deck that we ended up running. Double Tyrogue, double Riolu, only 4 basic Pokemon. I will say you're going to run into some trouble if you're not starting with the Tyrogue and finding the Riolu immediately. I tried to mitigate some of this with putting a May in the deck to help switch some cards out, but I really haven't had time to actually use it. The luck of finding May has not been in my favor. We do have all the card draw possible here with the research, the copycat, obviously the Pokeballs, the next speed in case you start with Riolu, but you want to be on Tyrogue instead. Sabrina Cyrus combo, always good. Now, some of the dead cards in here is Karina. I didn't really get a chance to utilize her. Out of most of the games we played, only 1 single match. Same thing with the Arena of Antiquity. You could always swap those out for another copycat or some other card, maybe even a Sightseer to draw stage 1 cards if you're looking for that. Or maybe like giant capes for the Tyrogue in the front if you're trying to stay alive, or a giant cape on your Riolu to stay alive. From the back, protective poncho, anything that you want to throw in more Pokemon tools, or a different stadium card altogether. Like to increase your HP for basic Pokemon, that could be a good stadium card. Tyrogue goes to 50, Riolu goes to 80. Some more survivability on them would be nice. So in my opinion, I'd probably swap out the Arena of Antiquity for the other Pokemon card that gives you, I think, Starting Plains, one that gives you HP. That's probably going to be a little bit better in my opinion, because I did not find any use for Karina or the Arena so much. And then we have a singular base Lucario for the Oricorio, and or if I want to boost my Tyrogue or my Mega Lucario from the bench, if I'm able to do so. But yeah, that is the deck. Again, didn't really find use for the Arena of Antiquity. So if you are trying to swap anything out, then I would probably recommend going Starting Plains. And again, Karina, it's only useful if you're going into EX Pokemon, so that's the wild card. Swap it out for another Copycat, a Sightseer, a Giant Cape. Maybe you don't need Giant Cape anymore because you have Starting Plains. So yeah, maybe Sightseer, Copycat, anything else. Karina, I wasn't really a big fan of, but let me know your thoughts down below if you guys end up playing this deck. What variant you guys are running for Mega Lucario? I know that some people might be running it with Mega or Rampardos, for example. This is my first deck of the new expansion, and this is our first variant for Mega Lucario. We'll probably play more variants in the future, and if you guys do have any future deck suggestions, leave them down in the comments section below, and I will hopefully have time to try and get to them. Not bad. I definitely think the deck would have excelled a lot stronger without that Arena of Antiquity. We're trying to force way too many new cards in the deck at the moment, which is probably why I didn't really do too well. 4 and 4 or 4 and 5, I lost count. Not the greatest, but it did do a little bit, right? We had some okay games. All right, let's see what other EX Pokemon we have. So, EX Pokemon from the new expansion. We've got Vaporeon, we've got Gallade. If Stadium is in play, this attack does 70 more damage. 3 energy, 140. For just a basic Pokemon. It's a stage 2, yeah, but pretty cool, right? We got Mega Audino EX, healing for 3 energy. Crobat, 2 energy, 120 damage. We got the Vaporeon. I don't know what deck I'd run for Vaporeon. It's a Sabrina per turn, but what would we want to do with Vaporeon? Vaporeon and who? It wouldn't be Greninja, I don't think. Would it be Suicune? Vaporeon? Vaporeon does have a high retreat cost. I could go Vaporeon EX, Greninja EX. Free swap from Vaporeon. I could have Vaporeon be in the active spot, swap out, and then Greninja to put another Pokemon in. Greninja EX, Vaporeon EX. I wonder if that's going to be too tanky. I could try this one though. Sounds like an interesting deck idea, right? Vaporeon, Greninja. And then we just try and fluff the deck up with other stuff. Let's try it. So Greninja EX. I'm going to do the non-full art variant just to make the deck list look a little bit better and easier to actually see and view. One shiny, one gold. How about we do that? Unless... oh, they do let me get the flare right here, right now. I don't even have to, like, swap out. Usually you'd have to go to a different screen altogether, but I can get the flare right here. Unless that was always a thing and I just never flare. Alright, we got double gold. I mean, if I'm going... I don't know why I did that. If I'm going pure water, I might as well just go this one. It has the same HP, same 1 energy, but 20 damage instead of 10 damage. That is embarrassing, and I don't even have enough to gold flare it either. What's Lady? Let's get our favorites in. Don't need Sabrina, but I might want a Cyrus. Maybe I don't need double Arida. I'm gonna go Eevee instead. Question is, what Eevee do we want? This is the new one, I think. This attack does 1 to your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, 10 damage, that's it. I don't know about 10 damage to one of them. Continuous Steps seems like way better. Find. I could just go Boosted Evolution. I think Boosted Evolution Eevee is still the best Eevee, right? I don't know if I needed 2 of these. Let me find out. Wait, we had a different one that had Boosted Evolution. It's okay. Alright. So this is me just quickly making the deck. Not really thinking too much of it. Not really thinking too much of it, but I am interested to know what you guys think. Let's favorite some. Just to make this process a lot easier in the future when we want to start building. I guess those are mainly our favorites. Maybe a Professor's Oak. Oh, does it not show? Default settings. Oh, you can change the default? Oh, that's crazy. So you don't need... So my default could always be just this. This and that, right? That's pretty cool, if that does work in the future. All right, we've got the deck. Vaporeon EX. This one. Let's go favorites. Put that in. All right, so this is the deck list. Let's go play some games. Oh wait, I forgot. We gotta change the cover. It's awkward. All right. So I don't know what we're missing. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe I wanted to. No, I don't need the boat. We don't have any stadium cards, and maybe that's a mistake. We don't even have like a leaf blower. We do have a lot of healing. Arida, Lady, Ice Pop, Cyrus. Maybe this is all we need. All right, Vaporeon EX has been officially built. And let's hop in and play some games. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this ends up faring. Alrighty, we are going first, and we are trying out a new deck here with Froakie, Greninja EX, and oh, I am a fool. I crafted this deck and I'm like, I think we have everything. I think we're good. So Vaporeon is 2 energy to attack. Froakie is 2 energy to attack. What does every water deck need? A Misty, and they just played their Misty and they landed 1, 2, 3 heads. We don't have Misty in our deck at all. Not a single Misty. Now, yeah, obviously you're not gonna get lucky. Like, I mean, that's crazy luck that they have right there, right? That is some massive luck, but still, the fact that we don't have a Misty at all is a little concerning. I think we've lost. I think that's game. 3 heads on a Misty into a turn 1 Mega Gyarados ready to go, I think is a... Let's just concede. And then we move on to the next one, right? We move on to the next one. Now, with that being said, we're gonna add Misty in our deck, chat. And if I had to get rid of any one Pokemon card, probably the Lucky Ice Pop. Now the deck is complete. I knew we were missing something. We're cooked, yeah. Now we're good. All it took was someone else hitting us with a Misty for us to learn that we needed to use Misty. Alrighty, we are going first. And let's hope that we are able to actually make some magic happen here with this deck. I don't know if this deck is too great. In my head, it sounds good, but maybe we need some kind of like energy ramping Pokemon. Mantike, Manaphy, one of those. We'll see. We're probably going to just pop down both Pokeballs here and Copycat. Right? Also, I realized we don't have an answer to an Oricorio if we go up into an Oricorio. Like, we have 0 answer. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Misty. Hello, hello. Alright. I think we Misty the back on the Vaporeon, unless I top deck a Greninja EX. If I top deck Greninja, we Misty the front. If I don't, we Misty the back. Land 2 heads, hopefully, and then we can swap over. We top decked it. So it doesn't matter where the Misty goes, because Greninja can swap anyone out. And both of us need 2 energy to attack, so we might as well Misty the front. Because all we need is 1 singular energy. And Misty did not give. Misty did not give. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's just go all in on the Greninja. I get to switch one time. So let's do this. And then I'll end turn. Because now with Vaporeon being in the front, if it's in the active spot, switch out your opponent's active to the bench. If they put another Pokemon down, right? I can just Sabrina them if they were trying to retreat off of the Charmander in the active spot that had the energy already placed on it. And it keeps my Greninja alive, I suppose. I don't think I needed to swap, but I want to utilize these abilities. With that being said, though, I don't think we utilize Vaporeon right now. We make him lose all energy. Yeah. Yeah, we make him lose all energy. So let's just go ahead and shifting stream back in. At least our Greninja was safe. Sorry, Vaporeon. You don't really get a chance to be played right now. But at least my Greninja is safe. No damage on it. And we're doing 120 to all of them now. And that's a quick concede, man. You love to see it. Greninja. Yeah, we had the energy advantage, I think. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Did we? I don't know. But we had type advantage, so we were destined to win that game. All right, chat. I got to be right back really quick. Quick phone call, and we'll come back, yeah? All right, apologies. We are back. Quick little phone call, but we are here. Let's hop back in. I think we won the first game, 1-0. So we'll just pick up from where we left off on that. Alrighty, we're going second, which is a good thing for us. Obviously, all of our cards need 2 energy to attack. We don't have any answer to Oricorio like we just said. But I'm hoping we don't run into any Oricorios. It's the first or second day of the update. I don't think many people are going to be playing with Oricorio too much. They're probably going to want to play with all the other cards from the expansion, all the newer ones. That's going to be my hope right now. That's going to be my hope. All right, let's see. Mega Absol. Shiny Mega Absol. That must be new from the expansion. I don't think I've ever seen a shiny Mega Absol in the game. That's crazy artwork. All right, we got Boosted Evolution. Misty only works for water Pokemon, so let's Boosted Evolution our way. Let's Misty to hopefully draw 1 single energy. Ooh, we really needed that one. It's okay. It's okay. If I Frozen Flow and swap the Dino out to the Mega Absol, they're not able to attack with the Hydreigon this turn. We'll be set. We'll be okay. We'll be safe for now. And then I can always Frozen Flow again next turn, get him off the Absol, kill the Dino. Right? I think that's going to be the best. Oh! I wonder if they would. Huh. I'm going to have to copycat no matter what. But I wonder if they would swap to the Mega Absol, or from the Mega Absol, lose the energy and put energy on Hydreigon. Right? Knowing that once their Mega is dead, they're dead. I'm gonna Wave Splash. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just gonna attack. Cause he's gonna swap in Hydreigon. Because he has an Lego, which means that technically we're dead, right? I think. I mean, it doesn't even matter about Lucky Ice Pop. Having that Lego alone means that we take 20 damage. And I'm going down from 150 to 130, and then Hydreigon does 130. So me sitting here and watching this does literally nothing. We've lost. We have officially lost like quadrillion %. Okay. I'm trying to just let him smash here. But he took so long, I feel like I shouldn't have let him hit. And I should have just... Yeah, I feel like I should have just... whatchamacallit? Conceded. But it's okay. We let him smash. Let's go again. Hit up the next one. All right, we are going second against Gibble. What does Gibble evolve into? Garchomp? I don't think there were any new Garchomps in this new update, right? This new expansion. Okay, I kind of want to copycat that big hand. Especially because I could find Eevee, I could find Rare Candy. There goes the Eevee, and there goes the Rare Candy. And we called it. So now we Eevee and Eevee. And then now we got the Rare Candy Greninja. Perfect, man. Absolute perfect play. And we're just above 50, so he can't evolve and attack us for 1 energy and knock us out. He could do that to the back Pokemon, though. If he evolves and goes Garchomp EX, I think he can knock out the Eevee. Exact lethal. And it looks like he is doing just that. Garchomp EX. He's got the linear attack to knock out the Eevee. But I'll be able to swing into the front. So who's a bigger threat? Greninja? Yeah, he's hitting the Greninja. Alright. Well played. Let's Vaporeon. Let's Aerida to heal. And let's Rare Candy. All of our cards. We have no bad cards in our hand. We have no bad cards in our deck. Everything perfectly played. Greninja doing some work. Garchomp or Garchomp EX. Yeah, so I guess no new cards from the expansion, right? All right, we are going second, and we have an opportunity to do the funniest thing right now. I want them to put just 1 Riolu on the back, and that's it. No more, no less. Just 1. Frick. It's another Tyrogue. Never mind. I was going to say, if you put down 1 Riolu and that was it, we could have evolved Misty, use the ability from Vaporeon, knock out the Riolu in the back line. But now, using Vaporeon's ability, he most likely is just gonna go into the other Tyrogue, right? I think this is still fine. We still evolve no matter what. And then I think we have to Misty here no matter what. Ah, that is definitely one of the worst feelings. Definitely one of the worst feelings. Misty, we are 0-2 right now, unfortunately. Yeah, we are 0-2. They got Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario will be able to do how much damage to me? It's going to be doing 110. This puts me at 110. And I've already used my Misty. I don't have another Aerida. We don't have Giant Capes in here. We don't have Lucky Ice Pops in here. We are cooked. And I don't even have anything to get rid of the Arena of Antiquity. And he probably has a Karina in the deck as well. Yeah, and once I kill the egg, I mean, I could swap them out from the active spot, but still, we are cooked, yeah. All right, well played, well played. Let's just, slow it down a bit. Go to the next one. He's teaching me how to play the deck, true. That's how you play Mega Lucario. I mean, we played Mega Lucario as well. Don't get me wrong. But I guess he's doing it right. I should have just played out the game just to see what other cards he threw in to compare it to the deck that we played as well, right? Because maybe he also is playing Karina and he found some uses for it. All right, we're going first, and I feel like I just go with Eevee. Boosted Evolution Eevee. It just makes the most sense, right? I feel like we do want to start with the Eevees in the front. So let's go ahead and Pokeball. This looks like it's going to be a copycat play after we throw down the second Eevee and the Froakie. We'll go down to 3 cards in hand, and we'll be able to draw 4 rather than 2. So this will be a little bit better for us, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Don't have May, so we'll throw that down and we're good to go. So we got the Greninja, but I can only swap out water Pokemon. Eevee is not a water type, but we can just build the back Greninja if anything, right? Yeah, if anything, we'll just build the back. No harm. Oh, I think we want to build it back anyways, because Vulpix, Alolan Ninetales, I think prevents you from building energy in the active spot, so no matter what, we kind of need to do that. Alright. We've got the Frogadier for 1. Got the rare candy for the other one. Truth be told, I don't know why I am running double Greninja EX and not a single base Greninja to hit and ping. I should have gone 1 EX Greninja, 1 base Greninja, right? Now that I think about it, I don't think having two Greninja EXs was a good idea. We should have gone 1 and 1. Because what am I building the other one for? I mean, I guess I could swap between both of them. Okay, so I can't take any Energy Zone and attach it to the active Pokemon. So what I can do is I can go Frogadier. Yeah? Put energy on the back. Shifting Stream to put Greninja back in the front. And I should be able to knock out Alolan Ninetales in 1 more hit after this. Even if he does heal, right? And even if he runs, I can Cyrus and bring him back. So far... Whoa, 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 whoa! So I need to top deck the other Greninja EX. Pretty much. I need the other Greninja EX in order to win right here, right now. Oh, I saw EX and I just lost it completely. I'm gonna have to heal just in case. So I can't put energy on Greninja, obviously. I can go Vaporeon. And then I could just Shifting Stream into my Frogadier, which is going to be the best possible play. And then we just chill. Because now if they kill it, it doesn't matter. I don't need another Greninja EX, and we can go let him get +2. He'll still have to take out an EX Pokemon at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm a little scared right now. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little nervous. Thankfully, they don't have another Crawdaunt. They can't play that trick twice. There goes the Sabrina, but at least we made him waste it, right? I'm gonna go Vaporeon because we do have an Aridus. I can heal that back if I top deck it. And we don't have a single Professors yet, so we could hopefully find it. Alright, Vaporeon is out. Pokeball is probably another Eevee. Oh wait, no, they killed it. I forgot. Yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I think the best play is Frozen Flow, right? Kill one of these. Because I might have to deal with another Ninetales EX after I kill this one. I don't want to do that. Why not just Frozen Flow, take out one of these Pokemon? Because whoever he puts in, I can one-shot with my Greninja, and then I can just Cyrus that Alolan Ninetales for my final +2. That seems like a much better play. We go +1 here, and then I can just Cyrus for the win. Versus killing the Alolan Ninetales, and he might have another Alolan Ninetales that's at full HP, and then I will never be able to take that thing down, right? Period. Ooh, he's gonna copycat for 1 to hopefully find it. I hope he finds it so I can Cyrus in his face. Ah, he didn't find it. But again, even if he did find it, he would not have been able to kill us, and we would have been able to Cyrus him. So either way, that was checkmate. He just didn't know it was checkmate. Well, the other one, you would just switch it? Oh, yeah, true. Never mind. Yeah, that is true. No, yeah, that is true, technically. But would I be able to switch it? Because that turn that we just played, I would have had to actually kill the Alolan Ninetales with the Greninja. But to switch, I'd have to swap from Greninja over to Vaporeon to put Vaporeon on the active spot to switch. And then I'd have to switch back to Greninja to kill the Crawdaunt at 100. But I wouldn't be able to do that because I can't switch twice in one turn. Unless I top decked my other Greninja EX. So yeah, technically no, it wouldn't have worked out if I did that. Because I would have had to lose energy on Greninja by retreating manually. Actually, no, I would just retreat off of my Vaporeon manually. Unless Vaporeon has 3 energy. If Vaporeon has 3 energy... Yeah, it does have 3 energy. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. All right, we are going second. And I have not seen... It's 2026. We're on Pulsing Aura Expansion B3. I have never seen a Dredagon in such a long time. Is Dredagon, like, back? Like, is he officially back now or something? I've not seen a Dredagon in forever. This is some wild stuff. Vaporeon? We got the Vaporeon. I think I want to hold on to the Misty. I'm not going to lie. And then we just chill. I don't need to do any other Pokemon tool or supporter right now. Most I would do next turn is a Copycat. I guess I could have Mistied. And then every extra energy would just go to my Frogadier or whatever. And then I guess I could have Mistied. I could have attacked, technically. Right? Yeah, maybe there was no wait, no, I can't Misty. I Professored researched. Oh, wait, no. It's the fact that I wanted to Professors over the Misty because I didn't need to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking out loud. I'm doing some old mumbo-jumbo stuff right here. Either way, we're good. Let's just go ahead and put Froakie down. Let's Misty on the Froakie. Why not? I've played Misty for the past, I don't know how many games, and Misty has never done me anything. All right. Swap out. Boom, bang. Double Froakie. Kill the Zigzagoon. Let's go ahead and take how much damage on the counter? That's it? Just 20? Man, they should have put Puku Muku in the deck if they wanted to run this. Just 20 damage is not that much, right? It's not a whole lot. We can take the 20. That's okay. All right, so now it's kind of... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, whoever they put down, I can just keep getting Drudagon out of the active spot. I am still going to use Vaporeon's ability. I'd rather take 20 from Drudagon Rough Skin versus the Rocky Helmet on top of that. But they're definitely not in a good spot, right? Yeah, they already know. Frogadier, Greninja, we're coming with the energy as well. That is rough for them. I don't know why they're running Drudagon. Maybe they see something I don't, but it's not working. You think they're running Flygon, maybe? Whatever they got doesn't seem great. I don't think I can play Flygon. Trying to find out what deck we play next. Alrighty, we are going second, and we do love seeing Froakie. Vaporeon Eevee would have been better, but I guess this is okay as well. We can always... I keep forgetting. I said it out loud in a couple of games ago. Like, why do we have double Greninja EX? We should run one base Greninja, if anything, and that would probably make more sense. I keep forgetting to swap out the base Greninja. So we're just running double for the time being. Yeah, we're running double. I still think that we could have swapped out. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe it's all in my head, right? Maybe we don't actually need it. All right. I really don't want a copycat when we do have what we have right now. Am I making any sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. Let's just water drip and chill. Because I could top deck the rare candy. If not, then I guess we copycat next turn. We're gonna have to be forced to do this now. Oh no. Okay, they need 2 energy. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Oh, no, that's fine. Their copycat makes my copycat better. Their copycat makes my copycat better. Unless they start playing a lot more cards, which we hope they don't continue to play cards. Stop. That's it. That's all you need, right? We're good. All right, all right, all right. We did find the rare candy just in time. Which means that their Lycanroc is down with all of their energy. I am so sorry, my friend. And I'm going to copycat my 3 to a different pair of 3. I think that's game. Arida is way better than the Pokecenter. Well, debatable. No, yeah, Arida is better than the Pokecenter lady because I don't think they have a way to put us to bed. And now they're going to be forever down on energy. They already used a giant cape, so their Lucario at 100 can't even go to 120. No matter who they evolve into, they're just gonna get one-shot by our Greninja, and they can't really... Oh, snap! We desperately need to find our Eevee and our Vaporeon so we can switch them out from the active spot, right? We need an Eevee right now. No! I'm a little scared because I'm wondering if I should just not attack. If I attack and I knock him out, we go up +2. They get to swing in and they do 110 damage. He'll two-shot me on the Lucario, but I get to hit him one time. That might be fine, because if I find a basic Pokemon, any other basic will be able to knock him out. I think I have to attack here. Right? I think I am forced to attack. Woe is me kicking out Sabrina because we had Vaporeon. Woe is me. We're gonna see what we can do here. I personally think it's fine. I think we'll be okay. Doesn't matter if they Karina, they still gotta two-shot me anyways. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked, just to wait one extra turn. Oh, feels bad. Well played, Mega Lucario. Couldn't find a single Pokeball or one of my other 3 basics. I had like 5. I had even Professor's Research, man. We had a lot of chances to actually win that game. Alright, let's try and get one more. I'm feeling hungry now. Yeah, I don't know if that's just dumb luck. Alrighty. We are going first. Against a Gimmighoul who wants to be in the active spot. And an Onix who doesn't want to be in the active spot. Well, how about we give them what they don't want, right? AKA we Vaporeon and switch them over to the Onix in the back. Because they don't want to be on Onix. So how about we give them what they don't want? Vaporeon, Frozen Flow. Come on in here, Onix. There we go. There we go. And then I'll EV down. Then we'll end turn. We're good to go. Not too shabby. They could technically Sabrina us. That'd be funny. They did the reverse. That would have been hilarious. Okay, we're good. Didn't matter if they did anyways. We got the double Vaporeon. Might as well. Double Vaporeon. I kinda wanna just wait and not copycat because I do have Arida. What am I copycatting to? I don't know what I'm copycatting to. I'm just gonna end my turn. I don't think we want to copycat just yet. I don't think Mega Steelix can kill us anyways. Mega Steelix does 120. We're not weak to metal. We'll be able to get a couple of hits in. A lot of hits in, actually, before he even knocks us out. Adamant, he's bracing for a hit. Oh. So Adamant, minus 20. I mean, I'm wondering. I could just technically Frozen Flow and then swap and attack, but once we kill the EX, we win the game, so why would we try to swap him? Just keep going face, right? Even with Adamant and the heavy helmet, doesn't matter. We kill one Mega, and we win. So we might as well focus on the Mega in the front. Next turn, we get to do 60 damage. Another Onix. He won't be able to have time to build up anyone else. go ahead and Frogadier this. It's Misty the Frogadier. Is Misty going to be nice today? Wow. Absolutely in shock right there. Absolutely in shock. They got the Goldengo. Now I could technically Frozen Flow. Because now I can just kill the EX and kill the Onyx. Right? So let's say if I do this. I know I could just technically kill this Mega Steelix. I'm not afraid of it, but I just want to test and see what he does. Yeah, because now I could... Boom. Shifting Stream. Bring in my Greninja. Energy on the Greninja. Vaporeon. Heal. 100 damage. I could be throwing right now. Because the easy play is obviously just keep attacking the Mega Steelix, right? Mega Steelix can't survive all of your hits. Why even try to do this kind of game? I just want to mess around with Vaporeon a little bit. And see some of the true potential we could do here. Right? Now, we can't swap. I mean, I technically can. What I would do right now is I would have to Shifting Stream into the Vaporeon. And then Vaporeon Frozen Flow into this. Heal us. And I could technically put 3 energy, retreat, and go into my Greninja and attack, but I think we'll be okay just doing it like this. A Wave Splash. Right? And if he knocks us out, that's fine. We got Greninja and a Cyrus. He would need to find Lucky Ice Pop or a Metal Core Barrier on the Goldengo to live. Oh. He can use 20 damage for each heads. If he wanted to. Another Gimme Ghoul. Celebi in this deck is interesting. I don't know why you would want to do that. You wouldn't want to dig on Mega Steelix. Right? Like, why would you want to... What's the point of doing that? Either way, we are good. Cyrus to bring it back, and that's it. Yeah, we might have played the long game, the harder game. But it just shows what you can technically do with Vaporeon swapping out and stuff like that. I think just going face onto their Mega Steelix when it has a 4 retreat cost and then trying to bring it back into the active spot with a Cyrus would have just sealed the deal anyways. I think we didn't really need to do all that we did just now, but we'll take the win. We will definitely take the win. 5-3 so far with the deck. That's not bad. All right, let's talk about the deck list. All right, this is the Vaporeon EX deck that we ended up playing. I mentioned it very early on why I have 2 Greninja EXs and not 1 base, 1 Greninja EX, and I kept forgetting to swap out. So let's talk about the deck list. We have 2 Eevee's Boosted Evolution, so you can evolve on state turn 1, and then Misty, if you are able to get lucky enough. Misty did not roll a single heads for us. Very unsurprising there. We got double Froakie, 1 Frogadier, double Greninja EX, but like I said, you could technically swap out one of the Greninja EXs for another base Greninja, the one that can do Water Shuriken, 20 damage, and then you could utilize Cyrus a lot better that way, technically speaking, so that is an idea if you want to do that. I would probably do that. I just kept forgetting to do it. We have Professor's Research, Rare Candy, Arida, obviously, Pure Water deck, very good. Poke Center Lady in case we get put to bed. Last meta, last expansion, everyone was using Pokemon that puts you to bed, so I kind of want to keep Poke Center Lady in our deck for now. And then we have a Copycat, and that's pretty much it. Very simple, very straight to the point. Vaporeon is basically a Sabrina every single turn, which is why we don't have a Sabrina in the deck. So if you have Vaporeon in the active spot, you can swap out their active Pokemon and then Shifting Stream to put your Greninja back in the active spot and then swing in for 100, which is very cool. And then, of course, if you can swap out the other Greninja EX for a base Greninja, then you are also able to utilize Cyrus a lot better if you want to go down that route as well. But that is pretty much the entire deck. Very simple, straight to the point. That's the deck list. Let me know your thoughts down below if you guys do end up playing this deck yourselves. And of course, if you guys have any other deck suggestions that you would like for me to try out, then leave them down in the comments section below. Not bad. Not a bad deck. Who's to say though, right? Maybe that Greninja base isn't gonna be better than double Greninja EX, because then you have to hopefully find Greninja EX to do Shifting Streams. It's tough to say. Maybe adding the deck now is gonna make it worse with the Greninja. Who knows, right? But that would be an Oricorio answer. Anyways, chat. I am exhausted. I'll be 1,000,000% honest. I've been awake very early since like 7 a.m. It is 4:30 p.m. now. I am going to grab some food. It's lunchtime. I appreciate you guys hanging out, being here, all of that good stuff. Chat, you guys take care of yourselves. And I will be on again, hopefully in a couple of days. I'll try to work on the videos we just did. Maybe upload some. But yeah, hopefully in a couple of days, we'll be able to come back and get more cards. Because right now, we don't really have too many cards to play that many decks with. I don't think we have any Mega Sceptiles. We don't have any of the Zorua EXs. So hopefully from now until, I'll say, either Thursday or Saturday, we'll find more Pokemon cards so we can play new decks. But yeah, chat, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you guys again